Shalom. I'll give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching this truth and sincerity. Salutation to the hopeful, let that spread out the four corners of the earth. All right, so the title of this lesson will be Prepare Your Mind and Family for Trials and Tribulation to Come. Okay? Prepare your mind and family for trials and tribulation to come, right? Because we are coming in some evil times, right? We're coming into some, YAHAWASHI, he is, testing, the scripture speaks about that, the judgment should start at the one that know him, right? The judgment at the house, right, of the ones that know him. 1 Peter 4:17. So, we had to, and through that, that judgment is a sifting. He is sifting the house, right? He is sifting, because remember, he want that woman without blemish, without spots, right? So he want a pure bride, right? So 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Right. So then the top verse is say, yet if any man suffer as a Christian, right? Because we're a Christian, not plantation Christianity. We're the real Christian, right? Let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on this behalf, right? Because we're going to go through tribulation, we're going to go through trials, right? It could be financial, it could be, mental, it could be, physical, right? But, those are things that we have to glorify because it's what we're suffering for YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI's sake, right? It could be, it could be a lot of things, right? Because again, we're coming through some evil times, right? We're coming some heavy times, so we have to prepare our mind. We have to have that strong foundation, right? That cannot be moved, right? We have to, we have to be spiritual, right? We have to be spiritual minded at all times. We have to be spiritual minded at all times. So this is Galatians chapter 5, verse 25. It says, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit, right? So if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit, right? Because if we are, constantly in the scriptures, right? Constantly meditating on the scriptures, right? We are walking in the spirit. We're not walking according to our flesh. We're walking according to the word, right? So this is how we live in the spirit, right? This is how YAHAWAH shall build us up in the spirit, right? Through trials, through tribulation, right? So Galatians chapter, I'm gonna go up Galatians chapter 5 verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Right. So this is the whole point, of meditating on these scriptures, right? Applying the scriptures that we don't walk according to our own lust, right? That we don't walk according to our own flesh, right? Because the flesh war against the spirit, and the spirit war against the flesh, right? So the flesh is not gonna, the flesh not gonna see eye to eye with the spirit, right? The spirit is not gonna see. This is why the scripture said that the flesh is weak. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Roughly paraphrasing, right? 17 verse. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that you would, right? Because when we're walking in the spirit, we're not walking according to the flesh. We're not doing things according to the flesh, right? We do things according to the spirit, according to the word of YAHAWASHI. Okay, so I'm not gonna get how do we prepare ourselves, right? How do we prepare our mind? How do we prepare our family, right? It's in the scriptures, it tells us how it's instruct, it teaches us how to, do these things, right? By what? By walking in the spirit, right? By meditating on this word, right? By applying it to our life, praying. Luke chapter 22, verse 31. So, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat, right? So the spiritual demon Satan, right? He was trying to sift Simon, you know, Peter out of the truth, right? The word sift means is figuratively by inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow, just like the spiritual demon Satan did Job, right? He was agitating Job, right? He was testing, Yabashasha, really Yabashasha that put, it was Yabashasha that was testing Job, but he used Satan to do it, right? To try his faith, right? To basically, to see if he's gonna, to see if he have a strong foundation, right? That city that can't be overthrown, right? To see that if he, wherever Yabashasha throw at Job, to see if he's gonna, fail, to see if he's gonna, deny, to see if he's gonna, denounce, Yabashasha name, right? To see if he's gonna curse Yabashasha name, just like, you know, just like Yabashasha put Satan on Simon Peter, to see if he's gonna curse Yabashasha name, right? To see if he's gonna uphold the faith, And this is exactly what Yahweh Shai is doing to us right now. He's testing our faith. He is, he's, you know, building up. He's building us. He's trying us as gold. So this is why you have to prepare your mind. You have to prepare your mind. You have to pray. You have to prepare your mind. You have to prepare your family, because your family, gonna get trials and tribulation, right? Yahweh Shai might put Satan on your family, right? So those are different things. You have to prepare. You have to prepare yourself. The one that's in the truth, and your family. Your family member not in the truth. You have to prepare them. You have to pray for them, right? 32nd verse. But I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren, right? So we put this out. So we supposed to, this all going back to what? Praying, right? A left exhorting one another, right? In the spirit, right? Okay. Ephesians 6:18. And this all going back to what? Putting on the armor of the Most High. So when we are, when we are in that, when we're in this truth, we have to put on the armor of the Most High. We have to put on that, the whole nine, the shield. We have to put on the helmet. Because what? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, right? So Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, right? The wiles. Because what does that mean? That means that he gonna Yahweh gonna use Satan to, you know, just get on strangers, get on, family, get on, you know, do the different things to mess with you, right? The word wiles mean cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery, right? So you have to, these are all going into, the different things that Yahweh will be doing that, but he's not going to, the scripture also speaks about him not, putting us through something that we can't bear, right? Because out of every temptation, he making a way out. Okay. These 10 and 13. It reads, there has no temptation taken you but such as in coming to man, right? Because that means that these temptation, these things that we're going through, also people in the ancient world, went through these same things, right? So there's nothing that's not coming to man, right? There's nothing new under the sun, right? But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, right? Because that shows the mercy of Yahweh Shashai. That shows that Yahweh Shashai, he will have mercy on us, right? He's not gonna put us through nothing that we cannot bear, right? That we cannot, endure, right? That can lead to our own destruction, right? That shows the mercy and the power of Yahweh Shashai. But will the temptation also make a way to escape that ye may be able to bear it, right? That's a way by what? By, there's a lot of different things, right? By praying, fasting, there's a way that there Yabashasha, he gives us ways to escape these temptations. He can use different people to help us get out, help us, go through our trials and tribulation, help us get out of temptation, right? These big one that about to test the whole entire world, including, the brothers, right? Sisters, is it MOTB, right? But Yabashasha, he gonna make a way for us to escape it, right? You know, so put on the whole armor, right? Put on the whole armor. 12th verse, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? So what does that mean? That means that we wrestle not against the brothers, not against sisters, not against strangers, in the bodies, but against the spiritual realm, right? Against the demons, right? That try to come against us, right? Against the wicked, right? Against the different witches and warlocks out here, right? Well, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and have it done all to stand, right? Because we are coming in the evil day. We are coming in that time of judgment, that time of great tribulation. We are coming in that time, right? You know, and we have to endure. We are running that race. We are running that race that only a few can run, right? Only a few can win. A few can endure, right? That's why the scripture speaks about that the race is not for the swift, not for the wise, not for the rich, not for the stronger, right? Okay, then through 14 on down, you know, through 17, it show you what you need to do, right? Well, how do you prepare? You know, I'm gonna read the 18th verse. Praying always, right? So this is a big part of preparing your family, preparing your mind, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. So like yeah. Okay, so by praying, right? It's a big part of preparing your mind. You have to pray. Scripture speaks about that. Those that lack strength, those that lack faith, YAHAWASHI, he will increase. Those that lack understanding, he will increase their understanding, right? But it's always something YAHAWASHI, he gonna do something. Trials, you might have to go through some trials and tribulation. You know, when there's different. There's just I don't know the scripture says about that know that you can't understand the things that what Yahweh do, right? You can't understand how he will increase your faith, how he will increase your strength. But we know that he will do it by through trials and tribulation, right? Through testing us, right? You know, through showing us signs, right? So we the only way that we'll know why Yahweh put us through these different trials and tribulation is by praying, right? Is by or we know that he will show us signs, right? But we know that he will, but by that there's just different ways I was trying to make it understandable. I'm not gonna get deep into it, right? But you know that's but we know that through the trials and tribulation, it's a way, it's for our better good, right? For us, you know, something that we had to go through is like a I forget what you call it, an honorary, like it's like our earning our stripes, whatnot. Acts 14 and 22 reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Right. So this again going back to what earning our stripes, earning that reward, right? By going through these different tribulation, these different afflictions, oppression, right? Through much tribulation, right? Not one tribulation, not two tribulation, not three tribulation, not four tribulation, but through much, through a complete number of tribulation. Because again, Yahweh Shah, he will not tempt us of nothing that we cannot bear, right? But through much tribulation, just a complete amount of tribulation that we're going to have to go through, right? For us to enter into the kingdom of the Most High, for us to get that crown, right? For Yahweh to say, well done, my good and faithful servant, right? So we know we're gonna have to go through these different tribulations, and it might could be dying, right? It might could be being a martyr in this church, but we know that we want to go through it to attain that incorruptible crown. Psalms 82, chapter verse 6. I have said, ye are powers, Lord G powers, right? Ye are powers, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes, right? So this is why we are soldiers. We are real soldiers, right? This is why we have to prepare our mind, right? We have to prepare our mind for death. We have to prepare our mind for being a martyr. You know, we have to prepare our family. Our family might be a martyr, right? Just because they are acquainted with us, right? We have to. This is what we are. We have to prepare ourselves, right, through the trial tribulation that we might go through, right? That we have to endure, right? Because we are soldiers, right? We are soldiers of Yahawah Bashim Al Shah. Okay, so I hope that this lesson was edified to the power and the spirit and the glory of YAHAWASHI, you know, and I hope this lesson was edifying. To the next time, I will say Shalom.